Looking to enhance the appeal and performance of your gym with state-of-the-art equipment? Look no further than the Gym Administrator. Founded by Sal Corrente, professional wrestling manager, promoter, and author of the great book Bruno Sammartino, the autobiography of wrestling's living legend, available on Amazon.com, the Gym Administrator will spot you on that final rep and assist you every step of the way from purchase through installation, whether it be strength training, cardiovascular training, or performance enhancement. The Gym Administrator works with a wide array of leading vendors and suppliers, carefully selected to meet the diverse needs of your clientele. Service the way you remember it. Contact us at 914-494-1066 or visit our website at thegymadministrator.com, as well as all social media platforms. The Gym Administrator. All your fitness needs under one roof. Scan the barcode at the bottom of the screen to get started today.
Now, all we could say as fans is thank you for giving us the opportunity to love the sport as much as we did due to people like yourself and especially you. So thank you, Brian. Thank you very much.
Well, Abe, I really, really appreciate that. Jimmy, I appreciate being on your show, but I can't thank guys like you that give us the opportunity to tell our stories. We all hear it over and over because without the wrestling fan, who are the greatest fans in the world, and I think we're wrestling fans. I am. I think we're all biggest wrestling fans, and there's some of the best people you'll ever meet. You know, you were talking about COVID. Jimmy and I were in New York. Brunsy and I were in New York just when COVID hit, when nobody really rang the bell, and it was line after line. And fortunately, Jimmy brought his hand sanitizer. I think we told you guys that, in that story when we were on the show. Had that hand sanitizer on the first show, and I think that saved us. But yeah, I did get COVID when I was in the hospital with the osteomyelitis, but it was what do you call that when you
asymptomatic?
Asymptomatic. Thank you very much.
You got it.
Anyway, it's a gratitude all the way around, and I humbly appreciate your thank you.
And we love the fact that you're preaching the word of God. I think.
Well, Mike, I wanted to interject quickly. It's not just talking the talk; it's walking the walk. And Brian, I just want to say thank you for the stuff that you've done behind the scenes. That the internet has one bad headline, one sleazy headline after another. Yet I know for a fact that you've helped a lot of people with the CAC. So thank you for doing that.
I appreciate it, Jimmy. I do this because they're all my colleagues, and like we're all connected. Even if you in the territory days, if you didn't work in Portland, let's say, eventually you would come across and run into Roddy Piper and all the guys. I mean, we all worked in different territories and helped build the foundation of the business. So I feel like we're all just like family, when I see the boys, I don't care who it is. I go up to Rock. Hey, brother Dewey, how you doing, man? Hogan, love you, brother. Stinger, what a great Christian he is. Really, but these are people that, they're friends, but I love everybody. I'm happy sitting here with you guys. It's wonderful to do that. And, the more people you get to meet and to talk to, you get a little more of that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, guys. I appreciate it.
I want to hit a quick news item, guys. I want you both to weigh in on today. Sure. Shelley Duvall, actress of The Shining, in case you didn't know, in Nashville. She died at 75 after a slight illness, but she was suffering. Thoughts on Shelley Duvall before we get into our little interview here?
Brian, what do you remember about Shelley? We'll hit you first on this one.
Well, to be honest with you guys, I know, Shelley touched a lot of hearts, so many people do. And it's, it was a tragic thing. And as far as, my thoughts of her, nothing specific, and nothing against Shelley. I was, just into other things I guess.
You were studying to be Superman.
Yes.
What do you mean? You didn't see her in Popeye? Remember her in Popeye? That was awesome.
Yeah.
Popeye. Wait a minute. Is it my turn now, please?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Popeye.
Go ahead.
Oh, for Popeye. For God's sake. All right. Shelley Duvall, being a 13-year-old in 1980, as we both were, right, Mikey?
Yeah.
Seeing her trapped in a bathroom as an axe comes slamming through the door and in sticks Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny. That movie is eternally a masterpiece, done by the great director Stanley Kubrick. But what most people don't know is Shelley Duvall was put through method acting, and it took a long time to film those scenes. And Kubrick was the kind of guy, Mike, could you picture getting up in the morning, her role that day, all day, because he would take 35 takes, Mike, for one scene, was for her to scream and cry. And this would go on for like a month at a time, depending on where they were in the script. If there was a lot of screaming and crying, then she was going to have to do that for a while. It wrecked her. She could not handle that. She survived it. But basically after that, she never went through another role that put her through such emotional duress.
Well,
so her performance.
Listen, first of all, I still like her better in Popeye, so let's get that straight.
You are ridiculous. You're comparing Popeye to The Shining.
And then
you're fired.
Kubek's best movie is Eyes Wide Shut, by the way.
Okay, all right. Well, what about a little Full Metal Jacket or a Clockwork Orange?
Full Metal Jacket's great for the first half. Second half, I'm not into. All right, let's get to the star of the show, Brian Blair.
Peace,
so, Brian, Brian,
unbelievable.
You make me think of when I first saw The Exorcist.
Oh boy,
got my driver's license.
Oh, that movie. To this day, Brian, you can call me whatever, wimpy name you can think up. To this day, that movie gives me the creeps.
Oh, I was looking in my back seat. I had dropped my girlfriend off. I'm looking in my back seat thinking that someone's going to jump out at me. That was a scare. After that, I did watch The Shining, but, it's not. And the acting was tremendous, but I just tried to stay away from, scary movies.
Yeah.
In Japan, Abdullah the Butcher said to me, he said, he's my tag team partner, and we're in Shinjuku, and he says, Brian, let's go to the movies. I said, okay, let's go to the movies. Abby, he said, what are you going to see? What do you want to see? And he said, let's go see this movie called Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh, my God, that movie's insane.
Oh, my. Well, I said, Abdullah, I don't really like to see scary movies like that. It doesn't.
Mike, Brian, I'm sorry. Brian, I'm sorry. Mike, have you ever seen the movie he's talking about, Cannibal Holocaust?
Jimmy, I was just going to reveal to both of you that I refuse to. There's two movies I refuse to watch. One is The Exorcist, and the other one is The Last Temptation of Christ. I refuse to watch either one of those movies. So yes, my answer is I've never seen that movie, and I never will.
Okay, Brian, I'm going to keep this clean, but to the viewers at home, a wiener gets cut off.
Oh, eaten.
Yeah, first they remove it, though. It's a dude. Anyway, listen, we're going to keep this as clean as possible. This movie is really, really bad. Oh, my God.
But the story is that Abdullah talked me into going and calling me a sissy, and da-da-da-da.
Oh, no.
He wound up after, I don't know, halfway through the movie, not even halfway through the movie, it was soon. He all of a sudden, he hurled. When he started seeing that stuff, he just hurled. He was sick. He said, I think it was the popcorn. I think he got so scared. I can see him shaking, he just hurled it all over the, oh God, it was horrible. Anyway,
Abdullah the Upchucker. Abdullah the Upchucker. Very good.
Abdullah the Upchucker.
Oh my God.
Brian, news has come out that